Hello and welcome to another episode of the Photoshop series. In this lesson, I'm going to guide you on how you are going to design this flyer that you see on my screen. It's a promo flyer for a fabric business. So if you have any business that you want to create your own design, it's very simple. I'm going to walk you through the process of designing this flyer. So let's get right into it. But please make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first to get it. So now let's get right into it. So we are going to create a new workspace, and as usual, if you have been following our lessons, we usually work with 3000 by 3000 pixels, and this is what we have. So we are going to create something like this. So the first thing that we are going to do is that we are going to add a background. So I have this folder here with all the resources that I use for this project. So I'm going to leave a link so that you can download the resources and use it for whatever you want to use it for. Okay, so this is my background. I'll just copy my background to my workspace. I'm going to enlarge it to cover the whole workspace. We have something like this. So the next thing that I'm going to do is to add a Gaussian blur. I want to blur the background picture so that it will not show as much. So I'll come to filter, I'll go to blur, and you select the Gaussian blur. So you go and you adjust the blur to, let's go a little, and adjust it to maybe 16.6, and I think that is okay. Yes, so you have successfully added a bit of blur to their background image. So now let's go back and see. So we are going to create this blue rectangular shape with the round edges that we see here. So with that, simply go to the tools panel, select the rectangle tool. Let's come to the top outside our workspace and let's draw our rectangle. So with a rectangle, we are going to give it a color of something like a light blue color. Okay, so this is nice. And I'm going to remove the stroke. Whenever you draw a shape in Photoshop, automatically you have a stroke of 1 pixels with a color of black, but I don't want that. So I'm going to adjust it to 0. And the next thing is, when you look at our design, you can see that our rectangular shape has a round corner. Yes, a round corner. So we are going to do that in our new project. So to do that, you have to select the shape. Simply do that by clicking on the shape. You come to this properties pane, then you slide down, then you look for uh, this border radius category, then you are going to adjust it. But you see that lock icon here. When this one is active, it means that whenever you slide any of the edges, it affects the whole edges of the shape. So for instance, if I adjust this to 112, you see that automatically all the other edges are also affected. So if you don't want that and you want to adjust only a specific part, what you have to do is simply click on this icon, unlock it, and you can manually tweak it to what you want. So let's do something like 187 for the bottom left and 187, same thing for the right. So now we have something like this. Now with our design, we also have another rectangular shape. So we are going to draw another rectangular shape. So I'm going to draw that one. Okay, and we are going to give it a color. Let's give it any color for now because we are going to add images inside. So you're not going to see the color itself after we've added the images. So with this one too, you have this round corners as well. So you are going to adjust border radius. Let's give it something like 247, 247. Okay, I'm going to enlarge it a bit. Okay, so we have something like this. But as you can see, there is this white stroke around this rectangular shape that we've created. So I want us to add that, and to do that, you come to the properties pane, you see the stroke, you select stroke and you choose white color, and you use this slider to adjust the size. So now, okay, 37. Okay, so I think this is looking good already. So now, if you have been following, you know that this is very simple and not difficult. So now the name of the brand is Adepa Fabric Hub. So quickly, I want to copy that. I don't want to type the whole thing because I don't want my video to be very long. I'm going to copy the text and move it. Yes. So the font that I used for the first one is Bank Gothic. Bank Gothic and the Enim Ace. So the first one, that is the Adepa, I use Enim Ace. So if you want to download the font, you can search on Google Enim Ace font. You're going to get this exact font to download. With the Fabric Hub too, I used the Bank Gothic font with bold style. Okay, so now I also created, let's go back. We have this rectangular shape with rounded corners as well. So we are going to do that, and to do that we just select the rectangular shape to draw a rectangle. Then you can simply use this dot that you see here at the corner to adjust the border radius. Yes, so we have something like this. But this with this, we are going to the fill color. We are going to select this fill color that is transparent. You know, transparent. Then we are going to give it a stroke, deep blue color. Going to adjust this to, let's say, 10 is okay. Let's compare it to the original, and I think that is okay. Okay, so last thing, we have this shape as well. It's also a rectangle shape, which we are going to use this rectangular shape to create something like this. Let's bring it up a bit. We're going to give it a color of deep. Yes. So basically, this is the skeleton of the whole design. Very easy as that. We are using the shapes to make our design very beautiful. Then we can copy all these things that we have here into. Before we do that, I want to insert these images into the rectangular shapes. I think that is where it will be a bit confusing for beginners. So what I have to do is I have to first select the shape. Then I go to my folder. I'm going to drop the first shape. I'll drop the first design. Sorry, first design. I right click on the design and I'm going to select create clipping mask. I'm going to hold Ctrl plus T to select it and resize it. Then position it somewhere here. I'm going to bring the next image, that is the white one. I'm going to right click on it and create clipping mask. I'm going to hold Control plus T, then I'm going to adjust it to somewhere here. That is fine. Let's go and bring the other one. So it's very simple, very simple. Drag the shape into our workspace, right click and select create clipping mask. Control plus T to select, then resize it. Okay, and let's bring the last one. Right click and create clipping mask. So let's adjust this one as well. Okay, so at the end of the day, we have this arrangement and it's looking good already. So the rest is probably this English plain, the types of fabrics, and just arrange them. Yes, because of time, I don't want the video to be too long, so I'm just dragging it. But I think it's quite easy. If you have been following my lessons, you know that these things I've taught them already, and it's very easy. So now with this too, I downloaded it from freepik.com. I'm going to drag it, position it somewhere here. And what do we have next? Just our product. You have a blue rectangular shape. That one, as you can also create it with a rectangular shape too. Then you can just type whatever whether it's services, product, whatever thing you can type inside. So basically we are done with this design. Very simple as that. I'm going to share the resource, that is the background image. Oh, okay, we have this design also here, and it's in my resource folder. So you when you download the resources, you can use it. So you copy it. Let's edit it a bit, resize it, position it somewhere here. And I'm going to remove the background. When you're using the latest Photoshop, that is 24, removing background from images, just a single background from any images. Okay, so basically that is that. You can add the other details that you want. It'll be looking nice to suit what you want. So basically that is that. For the rest of the items, they are all tests that you can add. So please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to come out with another video very soon. If you have any question or anything that you did not understand, please leave a comment and I'm going to help you out. See you in the next video.